Hey, what's going on? It's G-Ball Vision, and today I have a new knife here to share with you coming in from Remette Knives. Always an exciting time when a new Remette comes out, and I have to say, this is the design that I've been waiting on the most out of everything that I've seen coming out. This is the one I have been most interested in. Nice packaging as always. Let us know down in the comments what your carry is for today. This is going to be the new Remette Meteor, and I've really been anticipating this one because it's a button actuated frame lock, and I'm a big fan of that style of lock and opening method because you're still going to get a solid lock with the frame, and you're going to get all the fun and fidgetiness out of the button. You still retain your detent in there, and you can still unlock the knife with the frame. So you have several ways to deploy the knife and several ways to disengage the knife. So really cool, and the detent is everything you would expect out of Remette, who has made some of the biggest strides in the knife industry over the last year and a half period. We are going to be looking at M390 on that spear point like blade. Got a drop point to it. We are looking at a sharpening choil there and a little 50-50 area here to kind of cheat up behind that edge if you need. The dual thumb studs and the front flipper are going to be done very well there. And I like the oblong button here. We have seen some similar things from Vostede as far as the button goes, and I prefer that over most buttons. We have a full titanium handle and a full length backspacer made out of titanium, as well as our pocket clip here. And now we do have a copper infused carbon fiber onlay here on both sides, but they do have several different variations of this knife, and I believe some of them are out of stock and some of them are in stock, and I'm sure that they will be getting more in, so something to keep an eye on. Let's go ahead and get an actual size on the Meteor here, like the name, and it definitely goes with the aesthetic of at least this one here. And we are looking at 3 inches of cutting edge and about 3 1/4 total blade, coming down there right at 7.5 overall. We'll bring out a couple of comparison knives here. We got the Benchmade Bug Out up top, and we have the Kaiser Drop Bear there on the bottom. And you'll see it's about the same size as both of those, but it's just a touch longer on both ends. And we'll bring out the Vostede Raccoon, which I'm pretty sure almost everyone will be very familiar with the raccoon design and size. And this knife is going to be almost identical to that. Next up, we'll take a look at this pocket clip here, and we'll see what kind of retention we have and what this looks like in the pocket. And that's going to look clean. That's going to look good. You'll have a little bit poking out, and that'll give you a nice spot to grab a hold of this thing and pull it out of the pocket. And we got good retention there on our 50 ways baked in hank there. Let's go ahead and see what this guy weighs. And for that, we'll bring out the old arch nemesis here in the scale. We like to guess the weight of the knife here on the channel. If you want to play along, put your guess down in the comments. Sometimes it can be very tough, and I would say almost all times it is tough. This has some heft to it. We don't have internal milling in there, but we do have some technically here on the show side and lock side with the carbon fiber inlay. Let's go ahead and say this is going to be up there around 4. Oh! That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I wasn't sure if they'd go up much past that because it's about 3.5 total inch, or 3.5 inches on the blade. So I wasn't sure, but I knew it was more than 3.5. So 4.2 and 120 grams. I'll take it. Now, next up, we will take a look at our handle thickness here just so we can get an idea. And yeah, that feels good in the hand. It's 0.5 22, and that's right where I like the handle for a knife that, you know, something that you would rely on as your daily cutter, something you're going to use quite a bit. I like a little bit thicker handle in most cases. We're looking at 122 thousandths there for the thickest part of our blade stock. And we'll check our behind the edge thickness here, and we'll pick a random spot and just check. Ooh, that's coming down there around 19 thousandths. So let's see how the old Remette Meteor cuts out of the box. And for that, we will use our normal catalog paper here. And this drop point is going to be very versatile, so it'll be a good poker, and it should cut very well, especially coming down pretty thin behind the edge. 19 thousandths. That's a little thinner than average. A lot of times we'll see them come in around 20, 21 thousandths. So 20, 21, maybe 22. So that's getting down there pretty thin, and that will cut very good. Next thing we'll do here is run this through a couple of checks, and the centering is dead on. Nice tolerances in there inside the handle. As far as the inlay to the titanium, the carbon fiber is raised slightly, but the chamfering into the titanium there, it's nice and smooth. There's no hard or rough edges. So finishing work is top notch. And like I said earlier, Remette has earned the, in my opinion, they have earned the most improved knife company, especially in 2024. And they've only solidified that even more in 2025. Some very innovative stuff, great fit and finish across the board, unique models and thoughtful designs. Let's go ahead and we'll see what we're looking at as far as our lockup goes. And that's about 50% there. So we'll see what the spine whacker has to say about that. Feels good up and down. There's no movement, and there's no movement side to side. We'll fire this thing out, give a couple of love taps just to see and make sure this bad boy is not going to leave us scratching our heads at all. And it feels good. It sounds good. Sounds good. Feels good. And man, I love that dual disengagement. Whether you get bored of the button, you can go right to the frame lock. You get bored of the frame lock, you can go right to the button. And the next interesting phase of the folding knife world is going to be how many deployment methods can you fit on a knife, and how many different disengagements can you fit on one knife. That'll be interesting. Could we get a spine mounted lock to go with the frame lock, the button lock, and incorporate that somehow? That would be like a reverse compression lock or something. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. How many, by the time it's all said and done, how many opening methods, how many closing methods will they be able to get on one knife? If you don't have the answer to that, let me know what you think of the Remette Meteor here, and it being a button actuated frame lock. As you may or may not remember, the Real Steel Evolution, that was the first production button frame lock, and it is absolutely phenomenal. And that is one of the many reasons I was really excited about this one, and it is definitely a solid option, and the inventory levels of this knife prove that. It's been very popular. Like I said, some models are completely gone, and some of the others are getting very low. Share this video with your friends and family. They definitely want to know about the latest and greatest from Remette. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people. And if you are new to the channel and you enjoy knife and EDC content, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe because I release daily videos just like this. I'll pop up a couple of new videos on your screen. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.